Alright, here I am again. This time I'm playing Aliens. My opponent's playing, it looks like Perfect Circle with the Destiny Hero engine for tribute fodder. He starts off really strong. Okay, I'm a little scared. Malicious already engraved. Stratos is gonna search, I guess, another Stratos. Or the disc commander, of course. Oh, yeah, just another Stratos, that's fine. And he's gonna pass. And what am I gonna do? This is a weird hand. That was a good draw. I really needed like something to put on the board. Water Lily can basically send Night Sword Serpent for a rank 4 fodder, or it can send Shock Trooper to put counters on the board. But at this point, I'm just gonna try to swing for 1900 and clear his Stratos. Probably. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't just die to a bottomless. Okay, so I'm guessing that's not bottomless, but we'll see. I'm gonna set 2. In case of heavy storm, I can bait out, or I can maybe bait out a Cosmic Cyclone with the Jar of Greed. Fiendish Chain will be good if he goes for a Monarch. Like a Ryza or a Caius. Yeah, that's fine. I hope it's that easy. This does lose to Cosmic Cyclone though, so that would suck. Malicious resolves. Oh, he's going for a level 8 Synchro. Ancient Fairy Dragon? Probably. I hope. If it's Thought Roll or Archfiend, I can't do anything about that. Unless it only stops normal spells and traps. I don't remember. I think it's any spell or trap that targets him. Yeah, we're gonna finish that. So no draw for him and no attack for him. And he had no Cosmic, so that's nice. So my Fiendish resolved. I still have to find a way to get rid of that though. Okay. Let's see what I get. Okay, that's not great, but it's not even an attack mode, so I can't honor arc it. Or Naga it, because it's not an attack mode. Freak. Do I just Castell it? Probably. I'm just gonna Jar of Greed and see if this gives me something good. It did not. I can just normal summon Stealth Burster. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a lot going on. I don't have a lot going on without Ammonite to start my chain of stuff. I can make that 0 attack and search something. I just can't deal with it then. Well, hold on. No. I would really like to make this and search Ammonite, but then like, what am I doing after that? Also, what is his back row? It might be a Void Trap hole. Dang, do I just make Castell and banish that? Or shuffle it back? I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna make Castell. And that also lets me deck thin the Night Sword Serpent. And Ammonite was my next draw. What the frick? Come on. It's annoying. And then let's see if he has the Void Trap hole. Or like a Divine Wrath, maybe. Could be a Divine Wrath. I don't think it's a... Oh, wait, what is this? It is a bottomless. Okay, so he just didn't want to bottomless me on my Shock Trooper for whatever reason. Interesting. Well, I haven't normal summoned yet, so I'm just gonna... 101 only steals stuff in attack position. That's why I didn't make it. He's checking his extra deck to make sure that's what 101 says. That's funny. I'm gonna set this so I can put 8 counters on the board, and then I can use yeah, this can put 8 counters on the board, and then I can steal something. Brainwashing Beam. Mirror Force is not great here, because, again, this isn't defense mode. This being in defense mode is actually, like, really good. Annoyingly useful to put in defense mode. Yeah, I don't know why he's saying I should have made 101 to stall. Like, what does that accomplish? Kind of nothing. He doesn't even have to bottomless it, because it's not even going to deal with anything. Yeah, that's fine. I'm kind of getting cooked. I really needed Ammonite, and I just have not seen, like, any playmakers. And this being in attack mode really sucks, because usually this is, like, my opening play, and it wasn't able to do anything. I wish this had just been a bottomless, because then I wouldn't have even needed to make an Ixies. I could have just kept attacking. He would have gotten a draw, but, like, that's fine. He's gone through both his maliciouses. Now I wish I set the other Fiendish Chain. I guess I was just really afraid of Heavy Storm. What the heck? And what does this guy do? Spell or Trap is activated that targets him. And yeah, Brainwashing Beam targets, so that sucks. I'm going to put... But I can just target... Ancient Fairy Dragon instead, I guess. Wait, no. Yeah, because I can banish Stealth Burster to destroy that, and that's not a monster effect, so that's much better. I was thinking this because I want to steal it and, like, link summon with it or something, but I don't even have a monster to link summon with right now. And I didn't draw one, so that's unfortunate. Oh, this hand is not cooking. He just pays 1,000 life points to destroy it. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. I'm just gonna destroy the Thought Ruler. I wish I had Ammonite to, like, do something, but yeah, this is tragic. This is real awkward. Anything I said just plays into Heavy Storm. But, like, it's all I can do. If he has Heavy Storm, I think I'm losing anyway, so I might as well just play into it. Oh, he always forgets that effect. What this one does. When it declares an attack, he destroys a face-up spell. That's fine. And then if his hand's empty, he can draw 2 cards. We're just gonna take 1,600. It's not worth using a Fiendish Chain on that. If he does it 4 more times, I'm dead. I have so many outs to, like, big guys, though. I just have to draw them. Maybe my list just needs more monsters. That's not useful. Holy crap. We're just gonna set 4. You know, whatever. Maybe he plays into Mirror Force since I didn't do anything. Do I do anything about that? No, I don't want to Fiendish that, because I'd rather just, like, Mirror Force this. Or Fiendish whatever he searches. Or, I mean, Ixies summons. Whatever he Ixies summons. He's probably just getting the 3rd Stratos, maybe? I don't know. 2 pop. Oh! Oh, wait. It doesn't target, so... Yeah, it doesn't target, meaning he get it. I think I just have to finish that, unfortunately. You can pop one spell or trap. So you probably would pop this Fiendish so that that could attack. Oh, freak. This sucks. This really sucks. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's saying I should judgment the wing blast. That sucks. Now the Fiendish goes on top of my deck. I lost this game, guys. This is so bad. I'm just gonna banish the other back row. Watch it be a Jar of Greed. Okay. Okay, resolve backwards. Dang. I forgot Stratos can just like pop stuff. Such a good card. So versatile. And then Stratos resolves and pops something. I'm guessing the Fiendish Chain so that Fairy can attack. In which case I really wish this had just been a bottomless or a void trap hole. And there goes the Mirror Force. Dude, what the freak? Why do you have to hit that one? Yeah, it's just... That's 3,400? No way I draw something good. No, I'm drawing Fiendish Chain. Yeah, I just lose. That was so bad. Alright, game 2. Oh wait, no, not that button. That was so bad. I just had no monsters. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe I'll actually draw my alien cards this time. Brainwashing Beam kind of sucks. Gorge. Okay, this is really good because he's going for like synchro synchro plays. What are we doing here? Do I even want the... I don't think I even want the rank 4 stuff because his main guy is Ancient Fairy Dragon. And if he goes for Thought Ruler, I have Deep Dark Trap Hole, Bottomless, Void Trap Hole. I have other answers. Maybe I go for Gores, because it's just an easy threat to put on board, and I can use like Jar of Greed and stuff. Do I want the Disappears? That's such a minus. That's like a really bad minus. Maybe I just go Maneater Bug. Maybe Maneater Bug deals with this stuff fine. Or like... I don't think I need the Cosmic Cyclones as bad. So... I'm gonna switch for an MST and a Deep Prison. And I'm taking out the Fiendish because I'm going triple Gores. Let's try this. And I think I want to go second again for the card advantage. I really just had no monsters that game, which I was really afraid of when I opened like 4 spells and traps or whatever. Or it might have been 5. I don't remember. It was bad. Hopefully Gores like alleviates that. That sounds like he has a good hand. Bruh, twice in a row. How is he drawing so good? That's what I want to know. I guess he's instantly going for a level 8 play. Which I don't have an answer to. He's so good. He dodges everything. Dodges honor art, dodges mirror force. Holy crap. Do I just lose? I guess I'll just make like... I'll attempt to make a grand pulse, I guess. It'll just get attacked. Do I even bother? Wait, what does this do? I think I have to go for Sangan and just let it sit there so that I can search my Ammonite and start making plays. I don't think a grand... Oh, wait, okay. Okay, but I can at least put 4 counters on this and then put 2 more counters on it. I'm putting 2 on tour guide because if he like links off the, or if he links or tributes this away, I lose all the counters and it deals with it anyway. But I want counters so I can at least like have something to remove with the synchro, because I can remove 2 counters from anywhere on the field. So it kind of sort of incentivizes, or no. I'll do it on yeah, because he's probably attacking this anyway. So I think I want them on the Sangan, because it sort of kind of incentivizes him to attack the Sangan, even though he won't. He gets less value out of attacking the tour guide, I guess. And then next turn, I can banish this to search Ammonite. Assuming he doesn't have like disappear or something stupid. This is so weird. Double jar is interesting. Hopefully he goes heavy storm. That would be like optimal scenario. I don't think he will. Maybe he cosmic cyclones them. I don't know. We'll see. Oh wait, what does he send here? Oh yeah, of course. So he can refill his hand eventually. That card's so useful. That card's so good. I'm glad this like perfect circle deck is doing things. The cerebral or cerebral, I don't know how to say it. Cerebral, yeah. I mean, it's just nice. You can summon her off Divine Wrath. Phoenix Wing Wing Blast. It's a nice like extra synchro outlet. He's gonna swing for 33 on my tour guide. I'm gonna just have to take 23. Ouch. Okay, and then he will let me Sangan. So I'm going to search. Oh, Ammonite was the next draw, so that's kind of good, I guess. No targets on the Sangan. Imagine. Yeah, we just take Ammonite, like, obviously, right? I don't want tour guide here. I already played a tour guide, and, you know, we saw what that did. Are these just 2 more baits? I'm confused. Okay, anyway, here we can make an Ammonite play. If he uses Bottomless or something, I can just Stealth Buster after that. Or no, I can't actually. Banish this card from the graveyard, then target a card with any counter, destroy it. But it can't be the turn I did it. I'm gonna use a Jar of Greed. Maybe I hit like Dark Hole or something crazy. Or Missing Barrows, you know, like I can dream. Okay, well, cool. That's nice. We got rid of the Bottomless. I really wish I had this shock trooper engrave. Well, actually, I think the safer play here is I probably just... Do I just Stealth Buster and then normal summon Shock Trooper? Because if I go for Golgar and he stops it, I have no way to deal with this Ancient Fairy Dragon, and I'm just taking 3,300 damage again. So I'm going to do that. I don't like it, but then I can always like... this is unfortunate. What does this search me? I mean, I might as well do this. Search a follow-up play. Probably just another Ammonite. Don't really know what I'm doing, if you couldn't tell. Do I search? I want the Shock Trooper in deck for my unexpected die. I'm so afraid of his back row. I can search another Stealth Buster. Discard this into the graveyard. No, I want the Ammonite. Ammonite just gives me more options later, I think. Pop the Ancient Fairy Dragon. Let's go normal summon Shock Trooper. If he had one less backer, I would have gone for the Golgar play. To have a bigger guy on board and like a recurring threat. But I just feel really risky making that into a back row. When I wouldn't have like a backup plan. Because Stealth Buster can't be used the same turn it goes to the graveyard. And it was my only level 4, so I would have to send it to the graveyard for synchro play. Maybe it's Mirror Force. Interesting that he says that. Okay, I'm gonna set 1. If he goes Mirror Force, I can, or if he goes Heavy Storm, then I plus off of the jar. What will he do? I'm hoping this deck is like kind of sort of weak to 1900s, but he still has another Malicious, so like he can easily just make us a tribute or synchro play. And if it's a tribute play, Bottomless won't completely stop it. But I feel better with the Bottomless here because at least it gets rid of the threat, whereas Void Trap Hole would not work on a tribute summon. That's a nice draw, and I still have nothing to summon with Ammonite, so that's annoying. Let's just apply pressure, I guess. Make him use the Mirror Force. Or the Dimensional Prison, or whatever it might be. He takes 1900. This is not ideal, honestly. It's really not. I still feel like I'm gonna lose this game. Isn't that crazy? I just have no... My engine's not online. I'd use my Stealth Buster. Oh, I need Smashing Ground, actually. That's like a really good way to just deal with a giant guy. Like Ancient Fairy Life Dragon, Smashing Ground. Okay. Well. Okay, that's... good. Yeah, we're just gonna attack. 1900 go Burr. I guess he hasn't seen Stratos this game, so I feel like he would have been summoning it if he had. Even if it dies, it replaces itself. Main phase 2. I already have Bottomless, so I'm gonna set Deep Dark. I don't like setting. Void Trap Hole is nice, but these two are better in this matchup, I think. Well, this one's basically the same. Actually, this one's worse. Why did I do that? This one's worse because it doesn't negate the effect. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, you can do that. Gores is dead at the moment if I draw it, but also I have back row to get me to like keep me safe until then, so that's fine, I guess. I don't want to bottomless that because it doesn't do anything right now. He can find another status, that's fine. Or Celestial. Wait, oh, he plays multiple Celestials? I mean, it doesn't look like he's playing Disc Commander. Ooh, okay, that's a good draw, that's a good draw. I can make a play, guys. I can make a play! What is the play? Do I just make this? I can start popping back row, yeah. Yeah, I'll just attack. And then main phase 2, I might go for a play. Oh, it was a wing blast. That's what he was debating so hard on. That's kind of good for me. Well, I don't know. Do I want that in my hand? I think I'm fine. Oh, he discarded malicious. Oh, he doesn't have his third malicious. Very good, very good. I'm lagging very hard. Yes, that was the third Mally. I could just draw the Shock Trooper, but I can also, like, I think I'm fine to just. No, I really need threats. I really need threats. That is part of the risk of playing malicious, is sometimes you draw malicious. I'm just gonna draw my Shock Trooper back because I want to guarantee that I have consistent threats. I don't want to run out of monsters like last game. And then I'm going to send a Stealth Buster. And now we have the engine online. I'd rather pop the back row. Realistically, this is probably gonna die to a bottomless or another wing blast maybe. Wing blast wouldn't be that bad, I guess. Bottomless on this would actually suck. Okay, ooh, it's not a bottomless. Maybe it's a deprison. Make Golgar and Torrential. That's fine. To be expected, I suppose. I have 2 back row. Now I kind of get destroyed by Heavy Storm though. But it had to be done, I guess. Dang. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's he even sending? He's like out of good things to send, isn't he? I think the only card in hand I know is Celestial. Is that a third Celestial? Why does he play so many? Good gravy. Infinite cards. Yeah, we're taking 1400, guys. Unfortunate. It's okay, I can do another Ammonite play. Do I even want Golgar? Kind of. It is like a much better clock than 200 attack. You can discard 1 monster. I don't know. Do I make this? Draw a card? This lets me search my 3rd Ammonite. Do I just play Shock Trooper and attack? Actually, that seems better. Yeah, why use a Golgar if I don't have to, I guess. Oh, and I still have this to search Ammonite. Okay, that's good. During your main phase, I'm gonna do that. Take my 3rd Ammonite. Card's good. Wish I could draw this missing Barrows. Okay, I'm feeling... He was ready for missing Barrows. The trauma. I'm just gonna play Shock Trooper, because why use a big guy if I don't have to? And this way I'm not playing into a 2600 attack Gores token. You have to control no cards. You fool. Yeah, Gores would be way better if you could just do it whenever. His 3300 attack on my tour guide. Good to know he has Gores in hand. Good to know to play around that. I'm guessing that's a Celestial 1400, so I can just attack it. If I don't let his hand get empty, he can't use these Celestials. So if I can just not play into Gores, I can keep his hand dead, and his Celestial's dead. The man-eater bug is hilarious. Okay, now I think I will... well, no, hold on. What am I saying? I don't want to play into Gores is the thing. And you can't bottomless or void trap hold Gores because it's in the damage step, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to attack. I will eventually have to attack into Gores because I don't have a way to do 3200 damage. I'm going to set man-eater bug. Hope I don't get dark hold, I guess. But here, what I'm thinking is I can swing small into Gores and then man-eater bug the big Gores. Do a little draw pass. I could make this guy. No, because I have to target a monster on the field. I can banish a reptile to draw a card, but that doesn't really do much. I'd rather save my Ammonites for Golgar. It looks like I don't think he's out of back row, he just wants to use the Gores. He probably still has back row. During your main phase, yeah, there's no like good play other than attack 1900. And yeah. Oh, I can Ammonite for this and at least swing for... Okay, yeah, I can swing for 17 and then 19 over the token and then flip Gores. And then... Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I have these Ammonites, I might as well use them. Okay, let's go to battle. And if he doesn't Gores on this, I'm just not gonna swing with this, because then I can just kill him next turn. Well, actually, no. If he doesn't Gores on this, I win. What am I saying? He has to Gores the 17 or the 5. Okay, cool. Didn't even have to worry about that. So we're gonna attack that. Oh, and now I don't even have to man-eater bug. I can Golgar the Gores. This is 1,000,000% fine. Okay, we're actually doing really okay. I think I win. That's gonna put 2 counters on Gores. And this is going to remove 2 counters, and then we're going to pass. Yeah, and we're up 5 cards. We have double his cards. Yeah, we're winning this. We are so winning. Does he have Mirror Force? He might. Well, I don't know what his back row is. I probably don't win this turn, so I shouldn't be greedy. He doesn't have Torrential, so I can make a 3rd Golgar and try to pop a back row. I don't know, it doesn't feel worth it. I'm just going to... I'm going to put this in defense mode and attack. And play around Mirror Force. Because I'm pretty sure this won't get killed. Well, I should have put this one in defense mode, actually. Because then the only way he can kill it is by playing something I can bottomless. He could summon an Armageddon Knight and kill this, theoretically. I should have put Golgar in defense mode. To waste this. What is he wasting? Wing Blast? Mirror Force? I mean, if he was at 100, you basically can't put anything in attack mode ever. Amazing, amazing. I'm gonna set a back row just because I have so many. Excuse me, guys. I'll set the void and pass. Void is especially important because it stops Barrows from banishing anything. Both of these will kill the Barrows, but he'll still get to banish 3 cards afterward. Which at this point I'm so far ahead, I think I would still win, but better safe than sorry. Yeah, once the alien engine actually gets online, it just has so much recovery, so much value. In game 1, I just didn't see anything. I saw no Ammonites. Ammonites Southwest Strike really gets you started. That's fine. I have no need to bottomless a 1800 little guy. If he attacks my Shockmaster or whatever, it's fine. If he attacks my Shockmaster, I just attack over that. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I kind of want to see if I can win without the Barrows. Or I'll just use the Barrows as a last resort. He doesn't have Torrential, so I'm going to go for this. Golgar can pop a back row. And I'm going to do the far left one. Or do I even make a back row? I think I just attack. Oh wait, what if it's Mirror Force? Wait. Okay, because he said Armadius, I'm not gonna make it. I wasn't gonna make it anyway. I was gonna make Golgar, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this would also stop Armadius, so what was he scared of? I'm like 99% sure I win without Barrows, so I'm not going to use it. Barrows here is just game. I just clear all 3 of these cards. Bottomless. Yeah, we'll go game 3. That was a long one. Aliens did the aliens thing. Well, now he's playing around Jar, but I don't want to go to 43 3 actual cards, so I'm gonna keep the jars in. Yeah, I'll just play the same list. Oh well, dang. Actually, now I wish I had put some of the cosmics back in. Oops. Yeah. On second thought, I would have. No, it'll be fine. Maybe I should have done like 1 or 2 of these for 1 or 2 of the cosmics, but this is probably okay. Maybe I want a 3rd shock trooper, at least in the side, or no, maybe just main 3 shock trooper, because like normal summon 1900 is still really good. Is he gonna D-draw Maui the 3rd game in a row? Oh, wait. Celestial? No back row? Interesting. Yeah, die is really good here. Instant 1900 beater. What the heck is happening? Okay. I'm lagging so bad. Alright, I was lagging super hard, as y'all can see, so I came in to just do game 3 manually. Is this game 3? I don't know. Or yeah, well, not manually, but like after the fact. I don't know if this is game 3 or not. We ended up playing 4 games. Okay, so that was the 2nd game because he opened that twice in a row. So let's go to the 3rd game. And yeah, we ended up playing 4 games. So here I ended up citing out the void trap holes because they were so not useful, and I think I put in the fiendish chains back. I think. So he's gonna start off with a Stratos, just a very like solid value play, and thankfully I do have like unexpected dies to just give me my 1900 beaters, so I can put pressure on his board. And the 1900 ends up being like very, I guess, hard for his deck to deal with. He either has to have like bottomless when I play it, or he has to minus for Wing Blast, because I don't think he plays Fiendish Chain or Dimensional Prison. Most of his removal is like not ideal against it. And then I just had another die anyway. So we had the Tribe, which is not really a minus because the Malicious floats. So it was kind of like, it was a good way for him to get Malicious engraved. Now I can do a Tribute Summon. Then he goes Armageddon Knight to send another Celestial. Yeah, I think he plays 3 Celestial, which like I was not expecting, because I usually only put 1 in my list, but it was good. And then here, really unfortunate, I draw Gores after Judgment, meaning if he doesn't just remove my back row, I'm gonna have to Judgment myself down to like 3000, and then if I want to use Gores, I'm gonna be basically dead. So it really sucked that I drew Gores second after the Judgment specifically. He's going to make a Malicious play, Ryza my Maneater Bug. Really don't want that to happen, and I need this Judgment on the field anyway. So I Judgment, and that puts me at 3200. Yeah, I was saying I wish it was Bottomless or Torrential, because then I wouldn't have had to pay 3000 life points. And I would still get the Malicious off the field. I mean the Ryza. And then that would also mean the Ryza effect goes through, meaning this Maneater Bug would not be there, and I would have Gores live for a 1400 token. Yeah, and then here I draw, I think I drew the Shock Trooper. Oh yeah, off the Wing Blast. And I just got really scared of swinging into Gores, because I don't have a way to deal with a 1900 or even a 1700 token immediately, or the Gores. So I would basically just be like dead on board. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately he had Gores. Here I really thought about cycloning this, but before the summon. And I probably should have, but my life points were already so low. And either way, it was like a really bad spot for me, because now he has 2 Celestials that can just draw 2 cards. Yeah, I fell really behind in this game. I just didn't have a lot of options outside of like normal summoning Shock Trooper. I don't know what went terribly wrong, honestly. He just like, the Celestials just ended up rebuilding for him. Because see, I am technically ahead on cards, but I am so far down on life points. Yeah, and then here he gets the third Celestial engrave and D-draws into really good cards, I'll just say. I take 16, make the Gores, and he plays Lord of the Missing Barrows to kill the Gores. And I was like very sad about that. Yeah, he got he D-drew into the Gores, and then I think also a really good back row. Yeah, ended up being another bottomless. Yeah, this is tough. So if I go for an Ammonite play, it just dies to bottomless. Thankfully, I mean, I guess it's good I held the Cyclone this long, because now I get to make Golgar. But look, I'm at 600 life points, guys. I'm dead to, like, literally anything. It's so bad. I'm dead to Malicious. Dark Hole Malicious kills me. I mean, not that he can use Malicious, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm dead to a fly landing on my shoulder. I go for the Golgar, Stealth Buster some counters so I can remove the Barrows. And then here I would be fine if not for Celestial just giving, like, very, very, very strong follow-up. And yeah, what I was saying earlier about the Judgment, if I hadn't had to use Judgment and had anything else like a Divine Wrath or something, or on the Ryza, yeah, Divine Wrath would have been really good. I'd be at 3,600 life points instead of 600, and I wouldn't just be dead on board to anything. Oh boy. And he has Wing Blast. Oh my gosh, the absolute, like, 2 perfect cards to draw next to this Wing Blast. Easy level 6 synchro play. Yeah, he goes for the Stratos, and yeah, now he's just completely rebuilt. Like, he's still at 5,000 life points, and now he's actually ahead on cards after this turn. Or, yeah, after this turn. And this Void Trap Hole is dead, because, I was hoping he would, like, go for a Synchro or just anything. I wish I had the Void Trap Hole when he went for the Barrows, but I didn't have it at the time. He Wing Blasts my thingy, gets a level 2 tuner out of it. He said, "You're so good at this game." And then here he has Bryanak for game. But what's crazy is he doesn't even go for Bryanak first because he has that second Stratos. He can pop my back row. And then Bryanak bounce my Maneater Bug. So he just had, like, every answer to every card I played, unfortunately. But even then, it was still, like, almost close, if not for these Celestials just giving him, like, infinite draw. Because now he can still Celestial again before even attacking. Oh, he just has so much. Yeah. And then we did one more game after this. So let's check that one out. I choose to go second just because I really like the extra card, especially in, like, back and forth matchups like this where everything is so, like, resource driven. I really like having that extra card. I summon Stealth Buster instead of Shock Trooper because I know it can kill everything in defense mode in his deck anyway, and I'd rather save the Shock Trooper for, like maybe this baits out a bottomless and then the Shock Trooper sticks is kind of what I was thinking. And I want this in graveyard anyway for the Ammonite target. I saw him his Stratos because I absolutely cannot let him get that value engine online. Stratos is just way too good, so I had to Solemn it. Here I go for Tour Guide, and I get Sangan to play around Torrential instead of a second Tour Guide. And I'm debating, I swing first because the whole point of Tour Guide is to make Grand Pulse to kill back row. But if he Mirror Forces, then I still got rid of the back row in a sense, or Deep Prisons or whatever, I still got rid of a back row. Even if it kills the Tour Guide and I can't Ixie Summon, because the whole point is to just get rid of a back row. Usually it ends up getting bottomless anyway, so I might as well swing for 1,000 first with the Tour Guide, and that's exactly what happened. And I was mentioning, like, Tour Guide really doesn't feel as good as I wish it was in this format. It usually ends up just being, like, an equivalent to Breaker the Magical Warrior that can also sometimes make Mellow Melody to close out a game, or search Sangan and just let the Sangan sit there. So, like, slightly better than Breaker, but, like, by, like, 1%. It really doesn't feel all that great. Here he could have used the death of this Thunderhand to make this other Thunderhand. I'm not really sure why he didn't, because it could have popped my Shock Trooper. Or my Stealth Buster, but then the Shock Trooper lives. Or I could have popped my back row. Maybe he just wanted to save it for like more important threats. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Oh, okay, I guess that's why he didn't Thunder Hand, because he knew he could just Dark Board my monsters anyway. Dark Hole them, and then if he did go for Thunder Hand, it would die to his own Dark Hole. Or if he popped my back row, it would die to me attacking it anyway. But then he would have saved 17 or 1900 life points. Yeah, I debate about mirror forcing this, and in the end I do, because like I want Gore's live, so I'm gonna have to use this mirror force eventually. Might as well be now. And then I can still go for my other Shock Trooper, which is really nice. And at this point I'm 2 cards ahead of him, and he doesn't have a Destiny Hero engraved to activate Celestial. So like shutting down that Stratos was really, really good, because he could have found Malicious to discard for something, or he could have just found a second Stratos to just keep up card advantage. But because I was able to Solemn it immediately, I was able to like stay ahead on card advantage a little bit. And then I play the Acel just to set up my Search Ammonite for next turn and set the Judgment. Yeah, here I debated between like not setting Judgment so Gores would be live, but that for Gores to be live, my 1900 has to die, and my 1900 is so important against him because his whole thing is like he caps at 1800 with Stratos. And if he does play Stratos, even if I can kill it, that's gonna like get him more cards, and I would rather just have the Judgment to stop the Stratos, similar to my Warning play earlier. So I ended up deciding that like the Judgment was more valuable than the Gores here, mainly because I already had a threat on board. If I had no threats on board, I would have went for the Gores instead. Yeah, and here I realized that I can just, like if he sets this, I have game on board, because I banish Acel to search Ammonite, make Golgar, and use Golgar's effect to pop the face down, because Thunder Hand doesn't work on face down monsters. It has to be face up when the card gets destroyed. So I realized that and pointed it out to him, and I was like, do you want to normal summon instead? Because my opponent also didn't realize that Thunder Hand only works on face ups. But the thing is, if he normal summons it, I Judgment it, because that's exactly what I set the Judgment for, was to stop the normal summon. So yeah, I just had checkmate basically. If he sets it, I have Golgar to pop it. If he summons it, I have Judgment to negate it. And then I swing 1900 for game. So I think if he activated, he never really had a chance to activate Thunder Hand except when he was about to Dark Hole, and I would have attacked over anyway. Thunder Hand would have popped my Mirror Force, but then this Celestial would have made Gores active. Like I would have summoned Gores if the Celestial didn't get Mirror Forced. So I think the Thunder Hands didn't make a difference here. I was able to just like keep ahead the whole time because I got my 1900s to stick, and I had Solemn Warning for his Stratos, so he just couldn't get his engine rolling. Kind of how some of my games I couldn't get the engine rolling because I just never saw Ammonite or Acel. Seeing Acel is so important. I might go down to like 37 plus 3 jars just to like maximize my odds of finding Acel. And honestly, I might even play like Dekoichi or something stupid like that. But at least I'm going to go to 40 with 3 jars, I think, because finding this is just so crucial for the deck to actually do anything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, anyway, that was the match. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.